It's Gorman in the morning with Fletcher and Ryder. Now, 92 KQRS.
Gorman in the morning on Minnesota's 92 KQRS. Good Thursday morning. It is January the 29th. I'm here with Paul Fletcher.
Look at us go. It's already Thursday.
Ryder.
Meow, 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 meow.
Just makes everyone smile.
Sure does.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's
Good morning.
I can't remember the last time I heard that because the version of that I always hear is the Homer Simpson version from when he's on jury duty.
Yeah.
Remember that early episode? They're in court and then they pan over to Homer, and as the lawyer's giving his big spiel, that's what Homer's singing in his head.
Meow, 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 meow.
It's fantastic.
Catchy tune.
Oh, it's the best. Let's dive right in, shall we? It's Thursday morning. I'm feeling Minnesota. Paul Fletcher, go ahead and give me some headlines.
All right. After pressure stemming from two Republicans in Congress, the two federal agents who shot and killed Alex Preddy have been placed on leave. It's not clear if the department has taken action regarding the other agents involved with the deadly confrontation. Federal authorities have not publicly identified any of the agents involved.
Hopefully that's the next step.
Yeah.
Clarity matters. You gotta be able to look at these things, put the stuff on the table, and then let's figure out what happened, why it happened, how it happened, and how to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
Stemming off of that occurrence last weekend, Bruce Springsteen has dropped a new song.
Have you two heard the whole thing in its entirety?
I have.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I just saw moments before Billy Bragg has also just dropped a song
I saw
called
that as
City of Heroes.
Yeah, that one I haven't listened to.
I would imagine there's more on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're living right through real-time history. Is what this tells me.
My first thought on the song is he does mention Nicolette, and I'm like, oh, thank goodness he pronounced it correctly.
Yeah.
Because regardless of what you think about this situation, Minnesotans would have flipped out. They would have been, Nicolette is the guy on the billboard,
Exactly
or
right.
whatever. And I heard a lot of comparisons to Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young's Ohio,
Right.
which is my favorite Neil Young song, and I don't go real deep on that catalog.
Yeah.
I don't know that I felt it was quite the same caliber, but maybe I need to listen to it 16 more times.
Well, you don't have the riff. You don't have the, you don't have the, there's a bite to Ohio that few songs, much less protest songs have.
Yeah.
But this is stock Springsteen. It's exactly what I was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
Which is to say, fastball down the middle, you either swing or you don't.
Yeah, okay. Good deal.
He added that he basically wrote it Saturday into Sunday, and that's when he wrote and recorded it. Said, quote, "It's dedicated to the people of Minneapolis, our innocent immigrant neighbors, and in memory of Alex Preddy and Renee Good." A 64-year-old man from California claims he has the world's oldest snowball, which he formed 50 years ago.
50 years ago in San Jose, California, it snowed. It doesn't normally snow in San Jose. It was a great time for us. So we went out and made a snowman. We had snowball fights. As the snow started melting, I did not want the moment to go away. So I grabbed some snow off of the lawn and I made a snowball and I put it in the freezer, and this is the snowball. It has never been unfrozen.
Oh, man. Okay.
What
It sounds like a real-life Frosty the Snowman story.
do you guys have anything that you've had for 50 years? Any item at all?
Well, I haven't been alive for 50 years. So that
Do you have anything that you've
makes
had
it
for 30
real
years?
Hard. Maybe like one thing.
I do.
I do.
Okay.
On my seventh birthday, my oldest brother's girlfriend, who he then married and has been my sister-in-law for as long as I can remember,
Okay.
she gave me a little painted rock for my birthday. And there has never been a day in my life when I didn't know where that was.
Oh,
It's been with me in everywhere I've ever lived, and it's sitting on my bedside table right now.
What
So
did
one
she-
thing I got.
That's
what did
pretty
she
cool.
paint on it?
It's like it's a tiny little round rock, and it's not a pebble. It's a rock. It's like
Sure. Like a river rock.
Yeah. It's a not red and black, but it's like a blue and gold ladybug. Basically, is the easiest way to describe it on half the rock, and on the bottom, she wrote to Steve from, and her name's Bunny.
Yeah.
And it was a little bunny rabbit drawing. The 70s hippies painted rocks. You know what I mean? That's just what they did.
For
I
sure.
mean, it was this pet rock era?
No, this was
Oh.
just, hey, happy birthday. And
Okay.
and being the eighth kid, it's the first probably thing I'd ever had in my life that was mine
That was
first.
not a hand-me-down?
And
Oh,
I
cool.
never,
Okay.
I'm telling you right now, that thing is never, ever far from me. It's the only thing I got.
It's kind of amazing how some things just attach themselves to us. You know
absolutely.
what I mean? Because I've got like hockey stuff from some childhood. You know what I mean? That I hung on to, but it's in a bin somewhere.
Right. So the rock is weird, but at least it's not a snowball.
My problem with the snowball thing is that's not what snow is for. Like San Jose doesn't know what's going on. You're not supposed to put the snow in your freezer.
Right.
You're supposed to put things from your freezer in the snow.
There you go.
To keep it cold and give it that extra space.
Yeah. By the way, it's not a snowball anymore. It's an ice ball.
Yeah.
Very different thing.
It is an ice ball at this point, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go throw it out at your teacher's car and see if everyone laughs about it.
I don't think it's gonna break. I think it's gonna break things. Hours after the chaotic town hall where a man lunged at Representative Omar and sprayed her with a liquid, forensics investigators have determined the substance was apple cider vinegar. The assailant has been identified as Anthony Kazmierczak. He was arrested and held without bond on assault charges. He does have a criminal history, mostly just traffic violations, but at least 10 of those are DUI. Kazmierczak also reportedly sent a text before the town hall saying he might get arrested tonight.
I don't think he knows a lot about apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
That's really. There's a lot of things on the label, a lot of suggested applications. That's not one of them.
No, it does a lot of things, but that's not a good one. A group of neighbors near Milwaukee used a paddleboard to save an ice fisherman who fell through the ice last weekend.
I was in the house and I thought I could hear somebody yelling for help. So then I came outside because I couldn't see him. I proceeded out by him and he was very coherent and he says, I'll be okay. And then I just went out there towards him.
That's one of the biggest things about Wisconsin and the people that live here is that we are always willing to help other people.
Yeah, my fellow river rats for the win. Nice work.
Yeah, baby.
You heard the voices of Michael Mossman and Fire Captain Mike Borchardt. They did get him back to dry land, and he's doing just fine. Soon, Rush will embark on their 2026 50-something tour. The first time Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson will perform together since 2015. A portion of the ticket sales from the tour are going to fund the Neil Peart Memorial, aiming to raise $1 million.
Something tells me they'll get that million and keep on going.
Oh, sure. Do we know what the Neil Peart Memorial, like what the purpose of that is? Is it like music scholarships or anything like that?
I didn't say that, and I didn't look into it. So, but you know what?
It's Canadian. Maybe it has something to do with maple syrup.
Or hockey.
On behalf of drum jerks everywhere, I have to say it's Peart.
Okay, I know.
Sorry, it is. Neil Peart.
Okay.
And by the way, we all said Peart until he died.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, when he died, all of a sudden it was like, it's been Peart forever. I, like everyone else, went, oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry, Neil. I didn't know.
Yeah, our coworker.
He was too polite as a Canadian to correct the universe for mispronouncing his name.
You hear on the weekend, James Young, who was also a drummer, did a great explainer on how to pronounce it, and I just screwed it up.
You know what? I tried to look it up and didn't find any of what that foundation or that memorial's for. Japan's adorable Capybara Long Bath Showdown saw 5 zoos.
What?
This is 5 zoos competing to see whose capybara could soak in an outdoor bath the longest. And this year's champ is appropriately named Prune. She lasted an impressive 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 18 seconds in the water. Other capybaras were far behind, with other baths lasting around an hour and a half. One adorable critter, however, lasted just 17 seconds before getting out. Each zoo got to start the clock based on their capybara's natural bathing time in an effort to make the contest fair.
I'm going to say something, and don't take this the wrong way.
Oh, boy.
But there's no place on earth where they're having more fun with the silliest stuff than Japan.
Yeah, watch those game shows.
Just nonstop hilarity. And, my God, the food's amazing.
I'm amazed that they're making sure that this contest was fair.
Let me tell you something. There was more than one stopwatch at each location. There's no missed details in that country.
Unbelievable.
Minding the P's and the Q's. The Minnesota Timberwolves were in Dallas last night. They took down the Mavericks 118-105. Julius Randle in his hometown, 31 points. Not a surprise. He seems to always step it up there. Anthony Edwards back after a game off for rest. He got 20 points. Dallas was shorthanded, but, a win is a win. Right now, the thing Chris Finch is talking mostly about is we got to stop fouling. This is one of the most foul-heavy teams in the league, 25th out of 30. They ranked 25th, I should say. 21.3 fouls a game. That's called not playing great defense with your feet. You know, you foul when the guy's already passed you, and you're like, effort, guys. The Frost played last night, and I mean last night. You said they dropped the puck at 8:30 p.m.
Something like, close to 8:30.
It's a late start.
Insanely late, yeah.
But they did get a win over Vancouver 4-1.
There we go.
Kendall Cooper, rookie defender, with their first goal. Way to go, Kendall.
Nice. That's great.
They now have a bit of a break for the Olympics. They won't be back on the ice until March 1st.
Holy cow, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Get on those treadmills.
All right. I guess I won't be doing music
also
for a
in the NBA last night, the Lakers played in Cleveland. LeBron James with the Lakers back in his hometown of Cleveland. And during the first quarter, there was a video tribute, like a highlight of LeBron as a Cav, showing his greatest moments. And this is in the middle of the game, and LeBron was moved to tears.
Oh.
And afterwards, he said, I'm not saying I'm never going to play here again, but there's a lot of talk that this is his final season. It's his last ever game in Cleveland. And he said, I'm just doing my best to stay present. Now, I know enough about LeBron to know that means he's going to play 4 more years.
Yeah, here, real quick from LeBron.
That's why we do it, man.
That's why we do it, man.
That's how we do it, man. On this day, 31 years ago, the San Francisco 49ers beat the San Diego Chargers 49-26 in Super Bowl 29. That gave the Niners their 5th Super Bowl, 5 of the first 29. They were pretty strong back in the day. At the time, they were the first team to get 5. I remember that pretty specifically because I played a gig that night at a place called the Royal Albert Hall in London.
Oh.
And after the show, as my band walked off stage, there was an argument, which turned into a fight, which turned into almost a full brawl Donnybrook in our dressing room.
Damn. Oh, boy.
Only broken up by the door opening and Robert Plant stepping in and going, hello, boys. And all of a sudden, we're like, everyone's on their best behavior.
Yep, yeah, exactly.
And he said, I brought along a friend. And then Jimmy Page walked in, who we had never met and didn't know yet. So that's the night we met him. And you've never seen a bunch of people about to murder each other immediately go, oh, hey, how's it going, guys? Everyone's on their best behavior.
Dad just walked in the room.
Trust me. It was like, oh, well, you know, you see Robert and it's like, hey, there's Robert Plant. And then you see Jimmy Page, you're like, oh, there's Jimmy Page. When you see them together, it's like, oh my God, it's Led Zeppelin.
The world might explode.
Kind of crazy. Bradford, not the pair, the town.
Oh, boy, Bradford.
Come on, Bradford.
Good morning.
Get on it, Bradford.
Good morning.
Gorman in the morning. Coming right back. 92 KQRS. Streaming from 92KQRS.com. Gorman in the morning is back. 92 KQRS.
Gorman in the morning, Minnesota's 92 KQRS. It is the end of January of 2026. Therefore, we're starting to get a little bit of perspective on the year that was 2025. You got to get away from it for a few weeks before you can really get your arms around the whole shooting match. You know what I'm saying?
It seems like we've been away from it for like 6 months.
It
is only January 29th.
I was going to make the exact same point. Now, this does feel like a bit of a long month. However, a new poll asking people to rank 2025 on a score of 1 to 10. 10 being great, okay, just to make sure. You're not saying, like, we're number 1. If it's number 1, that's pretty horrible.
Okay.
First things first, for both of you, was there an immediate number? Like, oh, or did you have to think about it? Like, when you heard me say that, what came to mind, Ryder?
Well, I tried to review, like, what it was like in Minnesota in 2025. So we're looking at disappointing as far as sports fans go.
Yeah.
The weather wasn't too terrible. Last winter was pretty mild. I don't remember the summer being ridiculously hot. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say, like, 6.5.
Not bad at all. Fletcher?
Yeah, right away the number that popped into my head was a 6. It was fine. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't great.
I went with Lucky 7 came to mind. I solely 2 completely personal reasons. My daughter graduated, my son got a great job.
Hey,
so, it was like, I mean, that's the main concerns in a day are like, are you guys ever going to get off the payroll? And one of them has, and the other one's on her way. So, it was like, woo. All right. Oh, wait.
That should bump it up to an 8 or 9, I would think.
But no, that's a set. I mean, but then the other side of my brain goes, well, they should do that. It's like, but for me, it was like, but that's the highlights. You don't want to
give them too much credit.
Don't want to give them too much credit. And then when I thought about sports, I thought about in 2025, we went into the playoffs with Sam Darnold, and it was nothing like Sam Darnold in 2026 so far. So it was kind of,
that dials it back.
651-989-ROCK, the talk and text line from Luther Westside Volkswagen.
Yeah, we've got, you know what? Wally in Brooklyn Center is really starting to turn it kind of a rising star in the text world. He comes up with 1231, would have rated 2025 a 4. But now that we're what feels like 128 days into 2026, I say 25 was a 6.
Go, so it's on the way up.
Yeah.
Okay.
The average score, according to a poll where many people weighed in, is 5.3.
Wow.
So just right there in the mid, I believe they'd call that.
Yeah.
That is mid, yeah.
Very
That is
mid.
very mid.
That's very mid. However, 2024 apparently was over a 6. That was a pretty good year for a lot of people. We don't need to go back any further because, A, I start to confuse the years, and before you know it, we're back at 2020, and then we're all talking ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, at best.
I hear that.
Yeah,
other
one was high.
than discovering an incredible new pimento cheese from Costco during the 2020 hibernation year,
Great.
wasn't a lot to really stand up
That's
and
great.
remember. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They had the jalapenos in there. Oh, that was good stuff.
Yeah, that's-
Couldn't stop. It's the time of year when snowplows are not only a welcome sight, but a necessary sight.
Yeah.
Always happy to see the plows out. And here, we're used to it. More often than not, they're right where you need them to be. I'm 3 years into Minnesota, and I'm still like, oh, this is what it's like to have people ready for bad weather.
Yeah.
Because I lived down south for years, and no one's ready, and the snow and ice just sits there forever.
I mean, you know what? Even in Omaha, it's where they get a fair amount of snow.
Oh, Nebraska gets the big...
Yeah. We'll have like I can remember a Sunday where we got a foot of snow. I had to have my boss come get me because I couldn't get out of my parking lot in an apartment I lived in. They don't have any clue how to. So we're very fortunate.
Very, very fortunate. Cincinnati, Ohio. It's Ohio, but it's the South. I mean, Cincinnati is northern Kentucky, essentially. So just if you just trust me when I say it's a much more of a southern city than a northern city, even though it's in Ohio.
All right.
I grew up, my cousins lived in Ohio. We went there close to Christmas one time, and they had gotten snow.
Oh, sure they do, yeah.
Crap ton of snow. It was like 2 feet or something that. And my aunt came to pick us up at the airport in Kentucky. We're driving back. Nothing is plowed. And we're like, what the hell are you guys going to do? And she's like, it'll melt in like 2 or 3 days. They're not going to do crap about this.
Well, that's the thing, because normally the
it was
weather...
like an insane amount of snow.
Normally what happens in the South is you get a bunch of snow, but then within a few days, the temperature does melt faster down there. Like here, you get 6 inches of snow, and then it stays at 9 degrees for a month. It's like that's not how it works down there.
Right.
Long story short, when you see a plow in the South, it's like pulling out a golden ticket. You know what I mean? You're like, hey, they have one. All right.
And it's just the one.
Yeah,
It's like seeing a white elephant.
In Cincinnati, Ohio, a snowplow driver out doing his gig got called in for a little extra special duty. This is good stuff. There is a need to get to a hospital stat. Because there's a baby about to be born and no passable roads. Snowplow driver called in and said, hey, can you lead an ambulance to the hospital? Because they ain't getting there otherwise. Here's the driver.
It's probably the most important trek of my ODOT career. Completely snow covered, couldn't see pavement. As a father myself, it hit me like, I don't know the age, the sex, the race, the religion of this child, nothing. No details, still don't know. And it was, get this child to this hospital for whatever they need. By no means am I the hero. I'm just a truck driver. And I absolutely hope everything works out for the best.
Yeah, man. I said
they found him, the one snowplow driver.
Yeah, that's right.
Imagine getting that call.
I'm sorry. I said that a baby was about to be born. A baby was ill. A baby had to get rushed to the hospital. That was what was going on. Yeah, right. You get that call, and it's kind of like, boy, if there's ever a time for some focus, this would be now. Have you ever been bailed out by a plow? Like literally you, not because of your street, but you personally?
No, I don't think
I have.
So. Oh, yeah?
You have.
I was in 2018, in the fall of 2018, I was playing on an album in Western Massachusetts. These guys, a friend of mine was producing a record. He said, hey, do you want to come up? It was November and play on this record. I said, sure. I go up, and it's Dalton, Massachusetts, tiny little town, and I'm staying at a cabin, like an Airbnb, out in the middle of nowhere, 5 miles away, but 100 miles, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Sure.
And I'm driving back to that cabin from the little town one night in a serious dumping of snow. Like, it's the heaviest snow I've ever driven in. And as I'm about a mile from my cabin, I go down a steep hill, and at the very bottom, there's a bridge, and I have to go up a steep hill. And on that bridge, the car, and I'm pretty good on this. I've been experienced. Yeah. But, I mean, there's nothing, no traction, complete ice. Car goes, I'm like downshifting. I'm doing the whole thing. I'm in manual. I know what I'm doing. Doesn't matter. Boom. I'm half on the road, half off. and cannot go 1 inch forwards or backwards. The car is just done.
Oh, no.
And it's 9 o'clock at night and no street lights. It's pitch black, but the snow's helping a little bit of moonlight.
Right.
And I'm just sitting there going, I have at least a mile to walk, and I'm not equipped for that. I don't have winter clothes.
Sandals on.
I did not have sandals on, but I did not have what I would have needed to do that comfortably.
Right.
I kid you not. I'm sitting there. I've yet to even come up with a plan. 60 seconds after I realize my situation, I see these giant lights approaching from the rear.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what is that? And here comes a snowplow in the middle of the country. And this guy pulls up, and I jump out, and he just like, hang on, I can get past you. Hang on. And then he goes up and down, and he goes up the hill and backs down like 3 times, salt and plow and salting.
No way.
Doing the whole thing. And he goes back and forth and then comes back behind me, and he physically pushes me. Gets behind the car, helps me get moving, and I'm just like right up that hill, back to the cabin, lock the door. I was like, guardian angel action right there.
Yeah.
That's the one time.
Good thing you had your homing beacon on.
I tell you what, man, that was some blind luck.
That's
Snowplows,
unbelievable.
Gotta have them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's especially in this town.
It's funny. I didn't even tell anyone the next day because I was like, no one's going to believe that. They'll think I just made that up. It was the luckiest break I ever caught.
We're so lucky to have
cool.
MnDOT. I mean, we all have our gripes from time to time, but experience in other towns,
incredible.
The way we have like a morning commute after a foot of snow is unbelievable. I mean, it's like it's a matter of hours, not days. You know what I mean? It's phenomenal.
What are we Googling these days, guys? I'll tell you. The top 5 winter-related searches so far.
How long will it take for this crap to melt?
Well, let's see. That is no.
No?
No.
That is no.
That's not a Google search. That's what you say to your the person you live with, who then says to you again, I don't know.
Yes.
What am I?
I'm not
Google?
the weatherman.
Yeah. No, that's there is interestingly enough, next to the winter searches, another one that just seems really big this time of year for some reason is, can you drink distilled water? I don't know why. But the answer is yes. It's water. Just drink it. It's
really?
fine. Distilled water?
I just got into a thing with Mr. I was like, I think you can drink it if we have to. And he was like, no, it'll make you sick. Not true?
Yeah, you can
we did just
drink.
get into this thing because I bought distilled instead of spring water.
It's real. It doesn't have any taste. It's very flat.
Okay.
But it doesn't hurt you at all. It can't hurt you. There's Anyway,
Google says it cannot make you sick.
Tap water.
Back to the Google searches for winter. Number 5, no surprise, simply this: ice melting salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't just use regular salt.
No, you can't.
It's not going to work like that. They might not know that in the South.
You can never find that around this time of year, though.
There was a salt truck in the when we still lived in Maryland, in our neighborhood, went by our house, and at the we had a big front yard hill. The whole front yard's a big hill.
Okay.
And at the base of the hill was a 3-way stop, not a 4-way, because our yard was on one side of that. And a dump truck full of salt was trying to go up the hill across the way and couldn't make it. And he rolled back into the intersection and dumped half his load of salt and then just left it there. A mountain of road salt. And it's snowing, and we all watched this out the front. And, of course, my dad, boys, bundle up and go get that salt. And we're running down there with a wheelbarrow and shovels to get all the salt. We had to go to work for like 90 minutes, but we had salt for like 3 winters worth in the carport.
Steve's salt stand.
Yeah.
You could have sold it, just like lemonade.
Number 4 on the Google searches: winter storm radar map. And this is nationwide. Everybody, even the people in the warm parts, just want to watch where the storms are going. It's fascinating for other people.
I mean, those are pretty colors if you have the right drugs.
How to test a car battery, number 3.
How to test a car?
How to test a car battery?
Right.
Yeah, really?
Just turn it on. It either works or it doesn't.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's never I don't know if the battery's working or not. That's not something anyone's ever said.
You know.
Your car's on or it's not.
Yeah, either starts or
snow
don't.
shovel. Here's the tip.
Yeah.
Here's the tip. If you're Googling for a snow shovel in January, it's too late to be looking for a snow shovel. My daughter just found that out. Huge storm in Virginia.
Yeah.
And she was like, hey, asking me a little advice. And she goes, well, we don't have a shovel. And I'm like, well, it's a little late now. I guarantee you, neither does any store in town. Number 1. Food for power outage. Everyone wants to know what lasts, what you can leave in the fridge, what not. Can you actually take butter out of the fridge and things like that? The concerns we have.
Popcorn? I think the answer is popcorn.
Popcorn. Just have a lot of popcorn on hand.
Man, and unfortunately, the south or the southeast and east need to buckle up. They got another blizzard. We still have like millions without power, and it looks like they've got another blizzard coming.
Hey man, I'm just
weekend.
Google Nashville ice storm photos. I'm not exaggerating.
No, you're right.
It looks like Nagasaki.
You posted it on your Instagram. It was insane.
It's astonishing, and it's no better.
Well,
it's a mess down there.
But like I said, they're going to get hit again this weekend.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
We want to give away Fargo tickets tomorrow night. Imagine Willow Creek. Gorman in the morning goes to the movies. We had a caller. We lost a caller. So right now,
do either of you have any idea how many freaking buttons are in this room?
I have no. I not only do I never go into that room, I won't even look into that room.
Yeah, that might have been my bad on the phone.
It's like when I look into the cockpit of a plane. I'm like, there's no way no one knows what all those switches do.
Oh boy.
651-989-ROCK. 651-989-ROCK. Call right now and get on the horn. We're going to give away tickets if you get the right answer to know it or blow it.
Yeah, and the know-its have been doing really well. I know a lot of people are standing by waiting to steal the tickets when they screw it up, but you got a better shot getting in if you actually call into 651-989-ROCK right now. And I do want to mention happy hour tomorrow night, open to anybody who wants to come by.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
If we've got extra space in the theater, you can probably hang out and watch them. We're not going to kick you out or anything like that. So yeah,
I was planning to wear like a chartreuse blazer and have a flashlight and act like I'm an usher in the old days and just kick people out for making noise. That's kind of fun.
That's fun for who?
For me.
Oh, just you.
Remember the good old days when movie theaters had ushers and they would enforce the rules?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when life made sense. Go to a movie and shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up, would you? All right, looks like we're ready to rock right now. Jim from Minnetonka has called in. Jim, good morning, brother. Are you ready for a quick know it or blow it?
This might not be Jim.
Who am I talking to?
Am I on?
Yes.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name's Tim.
Tim
from Pine City.
Tim from Pine City.
Nice. Pine City's lovely this time of year.
Tim's sitting there going, everyone calls me Jim from Minnetonka. It's Tim from Pine City, damn it. All right, Tim, good job calling in, brother. Real quick, know it or blow it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What former NDSU quarterback made NFL history this past season when he started for 6 different teams in 6 consecutive seasons?
Oh, geez. I'm a hockey player. I have no idea about that.
That's my guy.
Okay, I'm going to give you a tip, a hot hint. He did play some games for the Minnesota Vikings this year until injury set him down.
Sam Darnold.
Oh, almost. That was last year. Sorry, buddy. Carson Wentz was what we were looking for.
Tim, you're a hockey guy. That makes you a winner.
So somebody that texts in the word steal, S-T-E-A-L, is going to get those tickets. Thanks for trying. Thanks for saving the game,
yes.
Tim. Sorry it didn't go your way.
Luther Westside Volkswagen talking text line wide open, 651-989-ROCK.
Hey, guess what? It's Thursday. I almost forgot. It's time to rank.
This is a tough one.
Rank you very much, and it's not just going to be us. Our buddy Maggie FARIS hopping off the plow, coming into the studio. That's in 5 minutes and 2 songs.
Gorman in the morning. Coming right back. 92 KQRS. Streaming from 92KQRS.com. Gorman in the morning is back. 92 KQRS. This is Gorman in the morning. 92KQRS.com.
Very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much.
Gorman in the morning. Thank you very much. It's Thursday, so that's what we do. Today, a special day because we're doing it with our buddy Maggie FARIS is in studio.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Good. Am I on? Is this thing on?
I hear you loud and clear.
I'm ready to rank some stuff. Let's rank.
Do you hear you?
I hear you guys more than I hear me, but yeah.
That's how we like it, kid.
Okay, all right. You can drown me out.
Extreme Maggie on all platforms. Rank you very much. We're going to give you our top 3. We welcome your top 3s on the Luther Westside Volkswagen Talk and Text Line 651-989-ROCK. Today's topic. Okay, so tomorrow, as we've been talking about, we're going to see Fargo.
Yeah.
So let's rank the top 3 movies with a city's name in the title other than Fargo.
Okay.
Fargo, not allowed. Any other movie that you love with a city's name in the title. Let's go with our top 3s. Let's kick it off. Ryder, your number 3.
This is so tough because Fargo would be my number 1 for sure.
Yeah.
My number 3 is kind of going with a snobby pick. The movie is called In Bruges.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure.
In
Bruges.
Sorry, I haven't watched it in a little bit. But it's got everything. It is really, really sad and really, really funny all at the same time. Colin Farrell being sexy. What else do you need?
Well, not much.
Yeah.
I mean, I need more than that, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I got it. Fair enough. Yeah, you know what? Saw it once. Probably on a flight because in my mind I'm seeing a small screen and I'm drinking, so I don't remember much about it, but I enjoyed it.
That's a terrible place to watch this movie, man, because it's got some heavy stuff in it.
Yeah,
I would maybe cry on the plane, and that's embarrassing.
Hey, by the way, I cried on a plane watching stinking Backdraft one time. I always cry when I'm watching movies on planes.
Sure. I mean,
seriously.
Backdraft is emotional.
There's a funeral. You know what? And I wasn't even paying attention, but there's a funeral, and I heard a bagpipe. Done. Gone. Genetically predisposed to cry when I hear a bagpipe at a funeral. Fletcher, you're number 3.
My number 3 is just a phenomenal performance from Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of an ode back to 60s cinema. And the way they took a fictional story and wove it into reality and kind of came up with their own revised ending. And then on top of that, the soundtrack is so on point all the way through.
Tremendously entertaining film.
It really was.
I mean, no notes, just great.
Pitt and Leo are just fantastic together.
Pitt and Leo, that sounds like a dog superhero team. Pitt and Leo coming at you.
It does sound like that.
Maybe it's on Nickelodeon and you don't even know it.
Oh, I'd watch it.
Maggie, what's your number 3?
My number 3, Fargo. Just kidding. I know. Okay, and I cheated a little bit because it's not quite a city, but it's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay.
It's a state. But yeah. But
now, which
You're the
one?
guest. We'll let it
slide. The OG?
The first one.
The original?
Yeah.
Toby Hooper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Really?
That's
very
That's your vibe.
Yeah. Well, listen, I Googled a lot of these movies, and there are not a ton to choose from, and I feel like there's going to be some overlap with cities.
God, no. I don't think so.
No? Okay. Let's see how it goes.
I had
how
at least 12. I had 12 to start with, and I've got it down to 6, and then just decided to roll the dice on my 3. Steve?
As per usual, I just go with like the first ones that occurred, it's like boom, boom, boom. My number 1 was the easiest one we'll ever do.
Okay.
But the other 2, if you ask me tomorrow, there might be 2 other ones, but I'm not saying I won't die on this hill because I love all 3 of these movies.
Okay.
My number 3, the 310 to Yuma.
Oh, God.
I never saw that.
The old.
Is there a train?
No, the remake.
Is that a
the
train?
remake. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Christian Bale, Russell Crowe.
Yes.
Outstanding film.
I thought about that one and cut it.
It is
Is it
such
cowboys?
a great. Yeah, it is such a great
Western,
movie.
but it's so
Christian
well done.
Bale is a rancher out west. Okay. He came back from the Civil War, kind of maimed, not really the strongest guy in the world. His son thinks he's a loser. He gets caught up in basically he has to escort the baddest criminal in the West on a train, a prison train, get him to Yuma, get him on the 310 to Yuma. And there's so many subplots and so much happening here. He wants to show his son that he's an honorable man. Yeah. It is it's brilliantly shot. I don't get too deep in like you got to see, but you can watch it with the sound off. It's one of those. It's so beautiful. It never slows down. It is so intense from the minute it starts. It just builds. And all of the performances are incredible.
Nice.
Absolutely incredible. It's the most I can't believe I feel good afterwards movie of all time. Okay. Because I'll call it a feel-good tragedy.
I'm going to have to write it down.
You somehow leave and you're like, I'm not supposed to be this okay.
Yeah.
It's outstanding. All right.
I said I had mine down to 6. That was in my. I
was
just
it really?
barely got it, and I desperately wanted to put it in. I just couldn't get it there. But yeah, that's an awesome call.
Our number 2's Ryder.
All right, here comes the overlap because I do have Once Upon a Time in Hollywood
nice.
as my number 2.
See, I told you, I win. Yes. I win the whole game.
Yes,
I ranked it much.
The thing I want to say about Once Upon a Time on Hollywood, as a radio nerd, I'm choosing this one because when they are doing the scenes where they're driving in the car and you hear things on the radio, those are actual air checks that Tarantino pulled from real radio, like the commercials, the DJs talking. Those are real things that aired in LA back during that era. So very cool. I thought I'd get some pushback on Hollywood not technically being a city but a neighborhood.
No,
it's better than Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
City of Hollywood is a real thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So as is the city of West Hollywood. Those are real little districts.
Yeah, Hollywood Hills, right? There's another one, whatever. Yeah. No, you know, it's not very. I want to celebrate it because it's not very often that you and I share opinions on stuff. So I like that in and of itself.
All right.
My number 2. I'm going to go down a little south from Hollywood, straight out of Compton.
Wow.
NWA made a massive impact on super suburban White Paul back in the day. I mean, seriously, they opened my eyes to so much stuff.
Absolutely.
And then, you know, it's a pretty massive statement on just kind of the social climate of LA and the days, and just, you know, an incredible story for this group of this hip hop group and how it all came together and what they fought through to do what they wanted to do, and it's just an outstanding, well put together flick.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it, watch it.
Yeah, no, this is we're all hitting home runs so far. Maggie, no pressure.
Okay,
all right,
let's go west and north, and let's try to stay awake because we are sleepless in Seattle.
I'll have what you're having.
Okay. Yes, I'll have what she's having.
That's Harry Met Sally.
Not in that movie. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Oh, yeah.
No, sleepless in Seattle. You got.
I didn't even remember.
They're throwing the fish around.
Yeah.
You know. You know how it goes.
It's mushy.
Seattle.
Man,
it's mushy.
That's like if you film any movie in Seattle, you have to throw the fish.
Not only that, if you have an NFL pregame show, you have to have Terry Bradshaw. I'm like, have we not done this enough?
No.
Why is Terry Bradshaw throwing a fish to Gronk? Anyway, Sleepless in Seattle.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
I believe Rob Reiner.
Yes.
Great film.
Oh.
Yeah.
Great filmmaker.
Yes.
Okay, I got to say, not my favorite, but a great airplane watch.
Okay, good.
That is
if
a
nothing
good
else.
airplane
And it does
watch.
have a city in the
so many
title.
cities.
Yeah,
I did it
of
this time.
course it does.
I followed the rules this
So
time.
hey, all right.
Proud of you.
What's
right.
yours, Steve?
My number 2,
Steve.
we're all feeling pretty Cali. L.A. Confidential.
Oh, that is a good one.
L.A., not the Louisville area as it was when I grew up. Los Angeles Confidential. A tremendous story about 3 very different types of cops, essentially. If you don't know this movie, again, my second Russell Crowe movie, which I just now realized.
Wow.
Russell Crowe, Guy Pearce, and creepy Kevin Spacey.
Super creepy.
Incredible performances all. The farmer from Babe, James Cromwell, is a bad guy.
Yes.
Let me tell you, when he's the bad guy, you know you're doing something right.
He's great.
From start to finish.
Now I want to watch that one again, too. I gotta write it down.
By the way, I'll say this. The 3 movies I listed, and I'm sure everybody would say the same thing, but really good the first time, way better the second time, and there's never a time when you think, I don't need to see it again. I will watch if any of these are on, I'm just like, I'm
That's
I'm
how I
canceling
feel about
plans.
Fargo.
Yeah. Sure, 100%.
Yeah.
We talked about that. It's you click to it, it's like, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yep.
LA
time.
Confidential is such a smart, great crime story of and the overarching themes. It's not unlike Chinatown, which is like sacrosanct, and you're not supposed to compare things to Chinatown. No, post World War II LA is its own whole universe. The people that were going there, the things they were doing, the illegal things that were happening, the bending of the rules. It's just awesome. What a crazy world. I love LA Confidential.
It's very good.
Now I'm mad at it's not on my list.
Maggie Farris, Extreme Maggie,
Hello!
has been hanging out for a bit.
Holy cow, it's Maggie Farris.
And
It's
Maggie,
me.
I would like to know the following.
Okay.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow is what, Friday?
Yeah.
I have a comedy show at Highland National Golf Course. It's comedy for a cause. For spelled F-O-R-E, like golf.
Got it.
Because it's St. Paul Comics supporting youth ski and snowboard scholarships at the golf course.
Okay.
That's at 7 p.m. Friday, January 30th.
So you will stand up and tell jokes at the same time?
Yes, I will be the headliner of that show, and I will tell a lot of jokes.
Wow. That sounds good. And then you're heading west?
Yeah, I'm going to LA next week to film an episode of Comics Unleashed on CBS, which airs after the Colbert Report on Tuesday nights.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know which day mine's going to air, but yeah,
awesome.
That'll be fun.
That will be fun.
For sure.
I love the throwback, but I think it's just Late Night with Stephen Colbert, isn't it?
Oh.
Well, it is for now.
You know, I like the retro version. I'm trying to cover up my stupidity right now, but yeah.
Nah.
There's no stupidity.
Also, I have to tell you, I was driving through Ohio last weekend. I had a gig in Ohio, and I was scanning radio stations, as you would, and there was my friend Steve Gorman.
Oh,
Steve
yeah.
Gorman rocking it out.
So you were in the car at night.
Yes.
Rocking little Steve Gorman rock.
Yes. I was like,
girl.
I know him.
Yeah.
And you kept me company for like an hour. Thank you.
Isn't that nice?
It was lovely.
Really nice of
It's
him to
the
do.
most
You
I could
really
do.
rocked it out, and I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Doing what we can here, Maggie.
Thank you.
Hey, Maggie, any tips on when the snowplow names are coming out? Any front runners?
I know all the insider information, but I can't say anything on the air.
Are you serious?
No.
What, is there an NDA?
I'm not on the naming committee or the voting committee.
You should be.
Oh, you should.
I wish I was.
You should have kept playing along with that.
I know that several people nominated Extreme Maggie this year, which I think would be funny.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I don't think it'll win. But there's several other very creative names. Didn't you guys submit one?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, though, but we did. It was Ryder, you came up with it, and I ran with it and submitted it under the name Gorman in the Morning.
Oh, Allison Snow Chains or something like that?
No, it was better than that.
Okay.
I don't remember what it was, though.
Well, hopefully that'll win.
Cool.
Yeah. Damn it. I can't
We got to keep better records around here.
Yeah,
We've done a good job, though, this winter, don't you think? The highway's been pretty clear.
Been great.
Dude,
Thank
we were giving
some work.
We were giving you props, your whole crew props earlier this morning. Yeah,
We know what we're doing.
Yeah.
You do.
We clean it up nice.
1,000%.
We are highway janitors, and we do a good job.
Man, I love that.
Highway janitors.
Yep.
All right, Maggie. Tomorrow night, say it again.
Comedy for a Cause at the Highland Golf Course, 7 o'clock. Come on down. I think it's supposed to be sold out, but there could be a couple tickets left, so pick them up and come on down and enjoy.
Okay.
Fair enough. All right. Hey, have you heard about the sugar gigs coming up? There's a
Like
third
Bob Mold
one.
sugar?
Yeah.
Ooh.
3 of them in September.
Ooh, here?
Hell yeah,
First
man.
half.
Yeah, man.
Ooh.
Gorman in the morning. Coming right back. 92 KQRS. Streaming from 92KQRS.com. Gorman in the morning is back. 92 KQRS.
Gorman in the morning with Fletcher and Ryder. This is Minnesota's 92 KQRS. Hey, if you miss any part of the show, you can always get the podcast anywhere you get podcasts. Our good friends at Devani's Pizza and Hot Hoagies bring you that bad boy. We already had Maggie FARIS in studio today. That was a lot of fun. We're going to have more fun as we continue along. But right now, it's time for headlines. Paul Fletcher, what do you got?
Hours after the chaotic town hall where a man lunged at Representative Omar yesterday and sprayed her with a liquid, forensic investigators have determined the substance was apple cider vinegar. The assailant has been identified as Anthony Kazmierczak. He was arrested and held without bond on assault charges. He does have a criminal history, mostly just traffic violations and stuff like that, but at least 10 of those are DUI. Kazmierczak also reportedly sent a text before the town hall saying he might get arrested tonight, so it was clearly on his mind.
Great for digestion, boosting your metabolism, and clear skin. But however, not to be used to squirt on politicians who are at a town hall.
Yeah.
Jeez. It's hard enough to get anybody to do a town hall. When they do, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Right. A group of neighbors near Milwaukee used a paddleboard to save an ice fisherman who fell through the ice last weekend.
I was in the house, and I thought I could hear somebody yelling for help. So then I came outside, because I couldn't see him. I proceeded out by him, and he was very coherent, and he says, I'll be okay. And then I just went out there towards him.
That's one of the biggest things about Wisconsin and the people that live here is that we are always willing to help other people.
Some dude just stranded in the middle of the lake. No, I'll be okay. I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
Don't worry.
I don't want to make a fuss.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Man.
He got back onto dry land, and he's okay. Rush is going to embark on their 2026 50-something tour. This, of course, will be the first time Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson will perform together since 2015. A portion of ticket sales from the tour are going to fund Neil Peart. Is that the correct? Peart. Okay, it's an adjustment for me.
Yeah.
A memorial. They're aiming to raise $1 million for this Neil Peart memorial, which will go up in his hometown in Ontario. Basically, a statue of him, as well as kind of a whole memorial park area.
It's pretty awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
They got one of those for John Bonham in Redditch, I believe, is the name of the town where he lived and where he's buried. It certainly would make sense. You got the other greatest drummer in rock history. Might as well throw something together for him.
All right, you guys ready for this one? Japan's adorable capybara long bath showdown saw 5 zoos compete to see whose capybara could soak in an outdoor bath the longest. And this year's champ is very aptly named Prune. She lasted an impressive 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 18 seconds in the water. Other capybaras were far behind, actually, with other bass lasting only 17 seconds. There are a couple that were an hour and a half, but each zoo got to start the clock based on their capybara's natural bathing time in an effort to make sure the contest was fair.
Did the Germans come?
Wasserschwein.
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 There you
Man.
Oh, there were no Germans.
Anytime we talk about Japan, I just get giddy. I've been there a few times. It's awesome.
Yeah.
My favorite thing, you get on the subway in Tokyo, very busy public transit system.
Sure.
There are people whose job is to stand on the platform, and they're wearing very nice white gloves. And as the commuters are cramming themselves into the train, they stand just outside the car and push you in. They push people. They force you deeper and deeper in. They're just a bunch of guys, and they're just pushing you respectfully.
Yeah.
But they're not kidding around. It's like, no, there's room for more. Trust me.
Yeah.
They just keep on packing you. And then that train door shuts, and then you say to yourself, if you're me, I'll never do this again. I'll pay for the cab.
They do try to put 9 pounds of you-know-what into an 8-pound bag.
They put so many people on those trains, and they're all
crazy.
fine with it. It's cool. It's great. It's go team in Japan. Team effort, everything.
All right.
I like it.
That's pretty great. Speaking of a team effort, the Minnesota Timberwolves now with 2 wins after their swoon of 5 straight.
Okay.
They won in Dallas last night. Julius Randle goes to his hometown, puts in 31. Anthony Edwards, after a game off to rest that right foot again, back in action, got 20 points last night. Mavericks had a bunch of injuries. The game was kind of over as soon as it started. You know, it was kind of like everybody knew what was going to happen. The Wolves take as many of those as they can get. They have Oklahoma City up next, who's a really good basketball team.
Yeah.
Here's another NBA note for you. The NBA's trade deadline is February 5th. You don't think you're going to see huge trades right now. This is usually when people are strengthening the bench.
Okay.
But remember, a year ago, right before the deadline, all of a sudden, the Lakers and the Mavericks swapped Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic, one of the biggest in-season trade in NBA history.
Okay.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, however you say it. I've never gotten it right. Giannis, the Greek freak in Milwaukee.
Okay, yeah.
He's 31, but he's a young 31. He's still averaging 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists every game. He wants to leave, and the Timberwolves have thrown their hat in the ring. They're on the horn.
I was wondering if they would.
There's 4 teams, they say, that are talking, that are burning up the phone lines to Milwaukee. It'll be a painful loss, because if we get Giannis, that means I would imagine Julius Randle's gone. That's the most attractive guy. Maybe even you'd think about Naz Reid, as much as I want to punch myself for saying it. The Bucks would need a lot in return.
Yeah.
That said, Giannis for the next 3 or 4 years of his career with Anthony Edwards.
Yikes.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you got to do it if you can do it. Well, let's see what happens. The Minnesota Frost played last night against the Vancouver Golden Eyes. GoldenEye, now we've got conflicting information here. We think we've got an answer. I said GoldenEye, and I made fun of a bunch of James Bond movie titles. And somebody texted in, hey, GoldenEye is what they call a walleye in Canada. Not so fast, someone who texted in, because we've determined what?
This is a duck.
It's a duck.
So here's the thing. When they said Goldeneye, I took them at their word. I was like, oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. But you look at their logo, there's a feather above the eye. Also, the eye does not look like the eye of a fish.
Right.
And so I looked it up, and there is indeed a duck known to hang out in Vancouver that very much looks like the eye of their logo.
Okay.
So the pictures, it has like a creepy yellow eye.
Yeah, they have a striking yellow eye on this
Okay.
particular duck.
Yep.
And I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of the duck because
The duck has a name?
I mean, it's like mallard. It's whatever. It's
something not GoldenEye. Something else.
The model of the duck is
okay.
It's not a GoldenEye.
All right, fair enough.
But it has a very yellow striking eye.
Got it. Understood. St. Croix Falls, Wisconsin.
Hello, Wisconsin.
What's going on over there,
Yeah.
Wisconsin? Glad to have you with us this morning. You, even if you're in Wisconsin, you might want to come check out a movie tomorrow night with us. We're going to be at the Imagine Willow Creek watching a little number they call Fargo.
And just a heads up, this is our listener meetup for a little bit. So if you want to come just do happy hour, the bar is open to everybody. We're going to be hanging out about 5:30. If there is free space in the theater, we're not going to kick you out.
That is all very, very interesting and important information, Ryder. Thank you.
Yeah, it is. It's very good. And remember, they've got the two specific drinks there. They're themed drinks they're doing for us. Son of a Gunderson and the Wood Chipper. So,
the Son of a Gunderson. I'm going in that order. I will start with the Son of a Gunderson. I will slide into the Wood Chipper.
That's the order you drink them in the movie.
That's exactly right. That's what I'm thinking about it. Gorman in the morning. What a beautiful morning. I'm combining an Oklahoma song. I was trying to write a new jingle. Almost went Imus in the morning. I got to get away from that.
Wow. It kind of felt like Friday there for a second.
Yeah, it was something. Hey, you know what's something else? We're going to do a quick round of Know It or Blow It. We want to give away tickets to come join us tomorrow night to see Fargo.
Yeah.
At Imagine Willow Creek. And Eric from Richfield is on the horn. Eric, good morning. Are you ready for your question?
Good morning. I'm ready for the question. I did notice when I was listening earlier, you're talking about those Japanese pushers.
Yeah.
Boy, they got some skills that would work in other jobs too, but I digress.
Appreciate the comment, sir. Eric?
Solid contribution.
Here we go. Know it or blow it. What is the University of North Dakota's current mascot?
Geez, and I know the southern state, but I'm trying to think if it was previously Warriors and if they switched to something else because they were trying to be politically correct.
Current is the key word.
Current is the key word. You're on the right track with that train of thought.
Track.
What did you say was the key word?
Current.
Current, yeah. Are they maybe just the Warriors?
Sorry to say they are not.
Hell of a guess.
The Hawk or Fighting Hawk, either of those would have been acceptable. But you were on the right path there, Eric. Thanks for calling in. Now somebody can steal those tickets. The first person to text, not the first person, but someone text us the word steal.
Yeah.
STEAL. Steal yourselves to steal. See what I did there?
That's right.
You want to have an A in that word. Text in to 651-989-ROCK and steal those bad boys. We'll let you know if you've won them. All right, let's rock the last word. Ready?
Here we go.
All right.
Okay, John Williams. We all know who he is, a composer, Hollywood legend. Mm-hmm. The man has won countless Oscars for his scoring work in films.
He's the greatest ever.
The greatest ever.
Yeah.
In the 1978 Academy Awards, however, he was nominated for, best score, and he was beaten. He lost.
Wow.
Oh.
To John Williams.
What?
Because he was nominated at the 1978 Academy Awards Best Original Score for Star Wars and Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
What?
Ooh.
He's the only man and or woman to be nominated twice in the same category in the same year and then win. And then, of course, also lose.
Wow.
You're having a good year when you lose the Oscar to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like when someone says, I can't believe I had to pay $7 million in income tax. And I'm like, do you want to tell me how much you took home?
Yeah.
Don't complain. When you're making so much money, the tax bill's high.
Right. Okay, so which one did he win
for? He won for Star Wars. I'm sorry. I buried the lead on that one, too.
Nice work.
Nice work, John Williams. Hey, go have a year. Why don't you?
Home Alone. I forget that he did Home Alone.
So many. Tomorrow on the show, Elizabeth Reese, our buddy from Twin Cities Live, is coming in.
Nice.
That's always a surefire happy time.
It puts a smile on your face when she's in your presence.
We're going to give away more sugar tickets. What's coming up on this station next, Paul Fletcher?
Commercial free just after 11:45. Let's see. U2, Violent Femmes, REM, Dave Matthews. Those all stick out in the 10 o'clock hour. Oh, and Gin Blossoms, Blues Travelers, Spin Doctors. Tickets to see them at the Ledge Amphitheater right around 1:30.
Hey, if you like good music, I got a great idea. Keep it right here on Minnesota's 92 KQRS.
Gorman in the morning is also Gorman on the go. Get the 92 KQRS app and stream live or catch the Gorman in the morning podcast anytime. 92 KQRS.